Hey everybody, it's your old pal Robert from ThrillRide.com. How you doing? So today I'm in a park in West Hills, California called El Escorpión Park. Kind of love that name. And the reason I'm here is because it is at the start of a trail that leads up to something called Castle Peak and the Cave of Munits. And these two natural landmarks are an important part of what the Chumash First Peoples here considered 9 points of alignment. These are kind of natural areas that help to maintain balance in the world. And the Castle of Munits in particular is a pretty cool chimney cave from what I understand. Pretty large and very impressive to go take a look at. So I'm gonna try to make it up into there. Apparently the climb into the cave is a little bit of a challenge, but we'll see what we can see what we can do. But it's another gorgeous morning, and yeah, I've just felt like a good time to get out, get some fresh air and see some interesting nature. So let's go check it out. So there, right up ahead, you can see Castle Peak, and we're only about, I think, less than 2 miles from where we can access the cave. So it should be a pretty easy hike. You can see right here, it's pretty close to a residential neighborhood and a pretty wide graded trail. And I think there's another way to get in as well, a longer yet a little less challenging trail, but we're gonna try this one, see how this goes. So there's a little fork in the road here, but apparently we're meant to keep left, so that's where we're gonna go. Now, from what I understand, doing a little research into the background of this area, the Chumash priests and astronomers would use the Castle Peak as a part of their solstice ceremonies, and there's a lot of deep tradition here. Huh. There's a little branch off the trail here, and somebody has planted something called the Tree of Faith. How nice. So yeah, this trail is a little bit more about the destination than the journey, but I am looking forward to the cave because apparently that is quite the payoff. This is cool. It looks like there must have been much more road here at one point, but it may have just washed away over time. That's what it looks like. All right, starting to see some elevation gain here. Sort of looking off to the side, and notice something here, not too far off the trail. I love walking through this tall, dry grass. Whoa. Huh, this is some old water tower. Yeah, oh my goodness. And somebody's vehicle. Boy, that's seen better days. Wow, look at that. So just taking a look back from where we came, you can see in the distance there the housing development right in front of the entrance to the park, which I believe is called Castle Peak Estates. Makes sense, it's just nestled right at the base of said peak right there. That's got to be a pretty place to live. Yeah, so the trail's a little wide open, maybe not super scenic, but we haven't gotten to the main attraction yet, so onward. Yeah, now we're getting far enough away from the trappings of modern life that this is starting to feel like We could be anywhere in time, hundreds of years ago. Yeah, I see that tall, vertical, what looks to be crevice on the side of the mountain. I think that's where we're headed. I see a lot of people clustered there at the base of that. So yeah, I think it's where we need to go. Cool. Boy, that is a big, if that is the entrance to the cave, that's tall. Yeah, I'm sort of going at this by sight now. I had some trail instructions, but I think if I just follow the path where everybody else is going, we're good. Another beautiful old tree here. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, the wind is definitely picking up and people are having a good time out here. And apparently, according to the oral traditions passed down among the Chumash, there was a shaman who made this cave his home, and unfortunately he killed the son of a powerful chief and was put to death himself for that crime. And again, just looking back as we sort of move closer and closer to the cave, yeah, it's beautiful. I just passed somebody who did say there are a couple of other caves accessible, and one apparently with a rope to help you get in. Oh, yeah, but right up here is the Cave of Munits. Yeah, and here's the main entrance. So we're going to be putting the camera down until I get up there. All right, I'm up past the worst of it. And it's a pretty steep climb, but there's plenty of little indentations in the rock wall. So you got a foothold and a handhold. Yeah, but be sure to have all four limbs free to use because you're going to need them. And then, yeah, it's just a little bit left to go, and already starting to get a sense of the amazing space inside here. Cool. Oh yeah. And the further in you go, the more spectacular it gets between the view out and just the amazing interior. And again, this is called a chimney cave because it is primarily vertical. So yeah, there's a fair amount of graffiti, which is a little sad, but wow, what a space. This is just incredible. Man, it feels like I'm in the Big Thunder Mountain Bat Cave. This is so cool. I don't know if you've been hearing some of the cooing, but there's definitely some birds roosting in here, and I just saw one fly through. Oh, there he goes. Oh, this is great. So the cave itself doesn't go very deep, but there are these little side caves. Let's see how far this goes. Oh yeah, it's getting dark in here. I don't know if it's going to capture anything, but yeah, I think it's as far as we're going to go right now. Is that a cave monster or a pigeon? Pretty sure it's a pigeon, but little part of me hopes it's a cave monster. Whoa, damn, there he goes. And do note the occasional bird dropping. There's quite an avian population here. I know I say this a lot about a lot of different kinds of experiences, but God, to be here at night, like during a full moon, oh my goodness, that must be something amazing. I tell you, every little nook or offshoot you go into gives you another beautiful perspective on the interior of this spectacular space. Oh, so great. You can certainly understand why the Chumash thought this was a place of great sacred power. And now we're going to try to get up and see the view outside of that hole right there. All right, just came out of that crawl up to this incredible view in one of the upper portions of the cave. Oh my goodness. Wow. Yeah, we're up there. Holy moly, that is incredible. Now looking back, I think there is a way to go up and out and sort of head on over to Castle Peak. So I'm going to take a little climb up here and see where this goes. So looking down into one of the sort of skylights of the cave from up above. Ooh, there goes another bird. Hey there, buddy. Whoa. Yeah, the pigeons love this place. But yeah, it's like this little cave was designed to be mind-blowing. Oh, so beautiful. So some of you who know me well know that I used to have a pretty awful fear of heights, except on roller coasters. But thanks to Shannon Barnes, I kind of broke that on Windseeker at Cedar Point. And now I'm able to enjoy a spectacular view like this without freaking out. Hey, boys. Yeah, I could stay up here all day. But now the challenge, getting back down. All right, here we go. I do love hearing that very echoey cooing of the doves. It's kind of spooky. I tell you, this experience just reminds me that I really, really want to get to Bryce Canyon someday. It is a national park I've long wanted to see, and I know it has formations and caves and canyons and streams that put this to shame. But I'm really digging this a ton. So at several of the vantage points inside this cave, I definitely start to hear the organ music playing from the Calico mine right at Knott's Berry Farm. Yeah, you also get a little bit of an indie Q vibe here too. Just need a couple of skulls on wooden spikes. Yeah, I really hate to leave, but I'm kind of looking forward to making the trip back down and getting that over with. All right, made it out. Oh man, it's a workout getting up and getting back down, but it is 100% worth it. Definitely wear very good hiking shoes and make sure both hands are free to help do the supporting on the way up and the way down. But I'm not necessarily all that agile, and I was able to do it, so I know you can too. And by the way, this is a completely unsolicited endorsement, but I'm wearing Adidas hiking shoes that my boy Doug turned me on to for disc golf. But between the waterproof Gore-Tex and the incredible treads, these things turn human into mountain goat. Highly recommended for any kind of hiking, and certainly rock scrambling. Just the best. Love them. All right, I think that is going to bring this one to a close. So thanks for coming along, and yeah, if you like doing a little spelunking and you're anywhere near West Hills, California, I would make this a stop. Really pretty cool, and definitely some good exercise too. Oh, it's just lovely. All right, we will catch you in the next one.